Welcome to Real Talk for Real Life, where we're realizing everyone is always learning and living your full experience. I'm your host, Coach C, and this is another Winning Wednesday episode. Do what I do and do when I can. Listen, this one is for my busy folks, and especially for my busy moms wearing multiple hats. You know the ones: employee, mama, partner, entrepreneur, caregiver, creator, problem solver, appointment keeper, bill payer, dream chaser. And somehow, in the middle of all that, you're supposed to find time to take care of yourself, pursue your purpose, build your dreams, drink your water, and get some sleep to maintain your sanity. Child, listen, sometimes we just have to do what we do and do when we can. And can I let you in on a little secret? That is the sauce for success. Matter of fact, if I'm even more honest, sometimes that's the winning strategy because success doesn't always look like having 4 uninterrupted hours, the perfect schedule, unlimited resources, and everybody cooperating with your plans. Sometimes success looks like I had 30 minutes, so I used 30 minutes. Sometimes it's I couldn't finish it today, but I moved it forward. Sometimes it's this wasn't my best day, but I still did something. That counts because you have to do what you do when you can and believe that in doing so, you will develop your desires into dynamite. Stop waiting for the perfect window. One of the biggest lies we tell ourselves is, I'll do it when I have more time. When? Because somehow Monday turns into Friday, Friday turns into next month turns into next year, and the perfect window of opportunity apparently missed its flight. Listen, sometimes there isn't going to be a perfect time. There is only the time you have. And winning requires learning how to work what you have where you are when you can. If you have an hour, use the hour. If you have 20 minutes, use 20 minutes. If all you can do today is send the email, send it. If all you can do is outline the idea, outline it. If all you can do is walk 1 mile instead of three, walk the one. If all you can do is save $20 instead of $200, save the $20. Stop disrespecting small progress because it doesn't look impressive enough. Small progress is still progress. Doing what you can isn't an excuse. Now hold on, because somebody heard do when I can and was about to turn that into, well, Coach C said, whenever I get around to it. Uh-uh. That's not what I said. When I can isn't permission to procrastinate. It's permission to stop punishing yourself because your capacity changes. There is a difference between I genuinely don't have the capacity today and I don't feel like doing it. Winning requires knowing the difference. Some days you need rest. Some days you need to rearrange. And some days you need to tell yourself, girl, get up. We have work to do. That requires honesty. Let determination fuel you. When you're doing what you do and doing when you can, let determination fuel you. Determination says, I may have to slow down, but I don't have to stop. I might not get everything done today, but I'm going to get something done. I may need another route, but I'm still headed toward the destination. I may have responsibilities competing for my attention, but my dreams deserve some attention too. Determination keeps you connected to the why when your circumstances interfere with the how, because sometimes life will interrupt the plan. Kids need something, work goes sideways, somebody gets sick, the car starts making a noise that sounds expensive, the money gets funny, your energy disappears, your schedule gets rearranged, and determination says, okay, what can I do? That's a powerful question. Not why can't I get anything done? Not why is everybody else ahead of me? Not why is this taking so long? Ask, what can I do with what I have today? That's how winners adjust without abandoning the assignment. And let discipline ground you because determination might get you moving, but discipline keeps you moving. Motivation is cute. I love motivation. I built a whole Monday around it, but motivation has moods. Discipline has instructions. Motivation says, I feel inspired. Discipline says, it's on the schedule. Motivation gets excited about the goal. Discipline handles the Tuesday afternoon when nobody is clapping and you're tired. And when life is busy, discipline doesn't always mean doing more. Sometimes discipline means knowing what matters most. That's where we get ourselves in trouble. We think productivity means touching everything. No, sometimes productivity means identifying the one thing that actually needs your energy today and giving it what you got. Your capacity can change without your commitment changing. Oh, somebody needs to hear this. Your capacity can change without your commitment changing. Let me say it again. Your capacity can change without your commitment changing. Just because you couldn't give something 100% today doesn't mean you're no longer committed to it. Some days you have 100, some days you have 70, some days you have 40, and some days life hands you a raggedy little 12% and says, good luck. Give the 12. Because here's where people lose momentum. They think, if I can't do it all, there's no point in doing anything. Yes, there is. 20 minutes today plus 20 minutes tomorrow plus 30 minutes Friday is still 70 minutes invested in your future. One page today becomes pages. One workout becomes workouts. One episode becomes episodes. One customer becomes customers. One deposit becomes savings. One class becomes credits. One decision becomes a completely different direction. Consistency doesn't always mean doing the same amount. Sometimes consistency simply means I keep coming back. Don't compare your capacity to somebody else's. And busy people, please hear me. Stop comparing your output to somebody whose life doesn't require what yours requires. You don't know what support they have. You don't know what responsibilities they don't have. You don't know what resources are available to them. And you don't need to know because their capacity isn't your assignment. Your job is to steward your capacity well. Do what you do. Do when you can and keep building because what looks like tiny progress from the outside might actually require tremendous discipline from where you're standing. Desire plus determination plus discipline. Now, let's put this thing together. You have the desire. Determination says, I'm going after it. Discipline says, I'm going to keep showing up for it. And doing what you do when you can says, I'm going to use the opportunities available to me instead of waiting for perfect conditions. That's the formula. Desire, determination, discipline, doing. And when those things start working together, you can develop those desires into dynamite. Not overnight, not magically, but piece by piece, decision by decision, day by day. Here's your fearless homework, the When I Can challenge. This week, we're getting rid of all or nothing. I want you to choose one desire you've been struggling to make time for: your health, your business, your education, your finances, your creativity, your home, your healing, whatever it is. Then answer these three questions. One, what can I do? Identify the smallest meaningful action that moves this desire forward, not the entire plan, just the next move. Number two, when can I do it? Find three small windows in your week. Maybe it's 15 minutes before work, 30 minutes before doing 30 minutes during lunch, 20 minutes after the kids settle down, Saturday morning before everybody starts needing something. Don't wait for time. Claim some. Number three, what will keep me grounded? Write this somewhere you'll see it. My capacity may change, but my commitment doesn't have to. And every time life rearranges your plan, don't immediately abandon the goal. Ask, what can I do today? Then do that. Listen, winning isn't always loud. Sometimes winning looks like somebody sitting at the kitchen table at 10:47 at night working on something everybody else forgot they dreamed about. Sometimes winning is the exhausted mama who still carved out 20 minutes for herself. Sometimes winning is choosing progress when perfection isn't available. Sometimes winning is adjusting the plan without abandoning the purpose. And sometimes winning is simply being able to say, I did what I could with what I had when I had it. So stop beating yourself up because you can't always do everything. Do what you do. Do when you can. Let determination fuel you. Let discipline ground you. Let your desire direct you. And then do the work because little by little, day by day, decision by decision, you're developing those desires into dynamite. And that, family, is how we win. This is Real Talk for Real Life. Remember, the word for this Winning Wednesday or the words decide, commit, succeed. And as always, live fearless, keep learning, keep living. This is Real Talk for Real Life, where we're realizing everyone is always learning and living your full experience. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and Facebook at Real Talk for Real Life. That's L.Y.F.E for more inspiration, merchandise, and motivation between episodes. This is Coach C. I'll see you on the next one.